Well, here's Annie. I caught her maybe, well, didn't really catch her. It was somebody was begging to help her. She was probably, I'm thinking her owner must have passed away at an apartment complex years ago, so she was on her own. Her hair, she had hardly any hair when I caught her and was skin and bones, like she is now. She has IBD, and it's hard to keep her on her specific diet when I have so many cats. And the reason why there's so many towels down is because she's crapping everywhere. Like really bad diarrhea, which has happened once before, but now she has giardia, which could be rampant in the house. But I just tested Lando. Shockingly, he did not have giardia, and I thought he was the culprit because he was the cat that I caught that he lived outside for 8 years in the 8 years in the dumpster. He does not have giardia. Okay, so I believe it's Wesley that brought it in the house, and he's been in the house for over a year. So it's very likely a lot of these cats have giardia, but none were showing symptoms like Wesley, who's in the garage. He's in a large catio. He's done with his medication. I need to get him tested. I'm not sure when, but probably soon. There's Butters. He's not feeling too good. Just a little cough, and then there's Natasha. There's Nova over there playing with some grass I threw on the floor. And there's Zane right in front of him. And I believe that's Oliver. And this girl here is probably the toughest cat I've ever met. I don't know her life. All I know is when I caught her, she was definitely abandoned, and she is a sweetheart. She has many health problems, but her blood work comes back pretty decent. But her diarrhea is out of control right now, and I have her on lots of medication. I have her on steroids, which I'm not happy about. I actually think it's making it worse. And I think what made it worse was the giardia and the steroid combination. It's her fourth day on, today is her fourth day on giardia medications. I was hoping her poop would firm up a little bit. She is taking a paste kit. It's a Proviable paste kit with capsules. I gave her a tiny bit of pumpkin. She's just not coming around with the diarrhea. It's frustrating, and she's really picky with food. And I'm giving her food that she probably shouldn't be eating, as far as canned food. She's supposed to be on a hydrolyzed diet, and she's not eating as much as she should. I give her nausea medication. I give her appetite stimulant. She's on panic cure and some other geez, I can't even think right now. I'm just hardly getting any sleep. She's on lots of stuff. I'm surprised they didn't put her on antibiotics. But yeah, it's really. Sometimes I think I should just get her euthanized, but you know, she'll land me and start purring, go drink water, or go eat, and then she gets this really bad diarrhea, which is upsetting because I know that if she stops the diarrhea, she'll be on the road back, and I at least want to get her on 5 days of the giardia medication to see if this can turn around. But I'm honestly afraid to weigh her. She was 5 pounds when I took her to the vet. When I weighed her, she was about almost 5.5 pounds. And she's normally around 6.5 pounds. She's only been 7 pounds one time. That was actually a few months ago. So she's lost over 2 pounds. Like if I weigh her, I'm gonna weigh her today. If she's 4.5 pounds, if I don't see an improvement in 2 days, then I don't see any other option. I'll tell you what, she's a fighter, man. She is a fighter. She is literally the toughest cat I've ever come across. I don't know how she's managed to get by. I mean, even when I took her in, she was living in an apartment complex, and she had no hair and living in the heat. I don't know how she did it. And I've had her. I'm not sure how long I've had her. I think close to 3 years now. And I didn't think she would live 2 months after I caught her. But I want to get her over the hump here if I can, and then get strict with her diet and get her a home that she can be an only cat, where she could stay on that diet, because she'll eat one treat. Say if a cat drops a treat, she'll eat one treat and she'll go downhill. It'll just inflame her IBS. There could be other issues. She could have cancer. I don't know. Her blood work does not indicate that, but I do give her vitamin B12 orally. She's starting to cough a little bit, like a hacking cough. She does have a dental issue with her gums, which could be squamous cell sarcoma. I don't think it is, but it's possible. So, if someone could give me an answer, I don't understand why they don't just take a little sample out of her mouth and test it. I don't understand. They want to take they want to do a massive surgery. I don't understand. Just take a biopsy. It's all about making money, I guess. But there's times where I just want to, just put her out of her misery, I guess. But I mean, she sleeps with me all night. She would literally lay on top of you for 24 hours. Unfortunately, go to the bathroom on you as well, because she can't control her poop. But she tries. She tries to get the litter box, and I mean, she doesn't pee on me. But aside from this diarrhea issue, she would literally lay on top of, at least lay next to you all night long. She'll sit on your lap just like this for hours and just purring. And she doesn't really like other cats, but she just learned to tolerate them. She's a great girl, but she's so fucking skinny right now. I mean, she was already skinny at 5.5 pounds. I swear if she goes under 4.5 pounds, I think that's my answer. And I hope she's not there yet. So I want to give it at least another full day. But this diarrhea is ridiculous. And I didn't want to put her back on 2 milliliters of steroids. I was actually weaning her off, and they told me to bring it back up, which I think was wrong. Especially when she's diagnosed with Giardia. Like, Giardia is the issue. Anyway. So we have Annie right here. That's Nova. Snowflake, Butters, Natasha. That's Zane over there eating food back there. And that is Gavin. And of course, Oliver. So a lot of these cats right here are usually not out here, but they like that blanket. So, Zane, the one back there eating, he is the coolest cat, but he is not a people person, but he is the cat whisperer. Every cat loves him, and he's just, I don't know, something about him. He's just a calming effect with cats, which is funny because he's not calm around me, you know. I rarely touch him. And it's sad because he would be such a sweet cat. But he's been in my house for over 3 years, and it's like he hasn't changed one bit. Zane, Oliver, hey buddy. Anyway, here's Annie, sweet girl. Annie, girl. Good girl. You're my good girl, Annie.